Hello everyone, Laura Talks is back. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and press the bell button. So today I have a new visitor, Toma. She is in year 9 and she will be sharing her experiences about going to a girls only secondary school. But at the same time she had experience in a mixed school and she went to the primary. So Toma, please give your ideas. What is the difference between a mixed school and a girls only school?
I think in a mixed school, there's a lot more there's, boys and the girls, and you'll have your friendship groups, and then, there's so many different friendships you can have, and there's not that much drama, and there's so much fun, and it's funny, and, learning as well. You get to kind of see different ways different people think. But I think in an all girls school, there's a lot more drama, there's a lot more like gossiping and people being rude to one another, and that does play a big part in going to an all girls school. But I think being in an all girls school, you get this different type of experience, and I think it's great. It's a great choice, but you kind of miss out on not going to a mixed school as well, because of course going to a mixed secondary school is so much more different than going to a mixed primary school.
Now, so what do you think, what things are you missing from the mixed secondary school?
I think just having the boys there, because going to an all-girls school, it's just girls. And of course it's different because, it's no different, friendship groups, or, it's just a lot more toxic, I'd say, going to an all-girls school. But I think it is great because you have so much more trust than going, because, rumours don't really get spread, and I think it's fun.
So then is the only girls you said is quite toxic. What do you mean by that? Can you kind of expand on this?
I think going to like a mixed school or only boys school, boys just kind of, they fight, they get over it, and then it just kind of, they resolve it. But in an all girls school, it kind of, once you get into a fight and you start, arguing with someone, or you start spreading rumours, then it seems like the end of the world. Everybody knows about it. It goes on for ages, weeks and weeks, and you don't really want to tell anyone, because when you do, it becomes an even bigger situation, and teachers, I think, in an all-girls school escalate things a lot more than it is needed. They could just resolve it, but it takes weeks to get over things, and some people don't even become friends anymore because of drama and stuff that has happened.
So what would you advise for a girl? So if she decides to go to this only girls secondary school, what tips would you give her, like tips and bits and bobs which she could be cautious, and how she should start those years, that it would be much more smoother for her transition and she would be able to kind of sail through in a more interesting and pleasant manner?
I think if you are going to an all-girls school and you know people that are going with you, I'd say for the first few weeks, definitely stick with them. Of course, you can make new friends, but when you are making new friends, try to find people that you're comfortable around and you can trust and you don't mind spending a lot of time with, because they're going to be with you for a long time. I'd also say, further in school, when you do get into drama and when you do, have arguments with people, if it's not about you and it's nothing to do with you, then just stay out of it, because that is the only way that you're going to get through secondary school, and especially in all girls school. You need to stay out of things that have nothing to do with you. And if they do have something to do with you, then rather than, not talking to the person or being rude to the person, you want to talk it out. You want to talk to that person. If they don't want to talk to you, then go to a teacher, because you need to sort it out straight away, because the longer it drags on, the less friends you're going to have, because then people are going to start picking sides. It just goes on forever. So just stay out of it if it has nothing to do with you.
So that is actually very interesting, because I've never been into girls' school only myself. So for me, it's quite a new experience. So first advice, stick with your circle you know already. Try and build friendships, but see if it matches your personality, your character, and you're comfortable with them. Don't get involved into arguments which not kind of involving you. If you have an issue, try and deal straight away and kind of avoid spreading rumors. And that would give you a smooth transition up to year 11. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So that was a really good advice from Toma, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.